Hey everyone, my name is Asha Bhattacharya. I'm so excited to be here with you guys today. Today I'm going to show you how I make my favorite meal of all time, top ramen. I'm a college student. Top ramen is a classic for all college students, but we're gonna make it a little bit fancy. We're gonna add in some proteins, we're gonna add in some veggies, and this is a really great meal if you are, again, if you are a student, super quick, super fast. All the items are relatively cheap. We actually have a food pantry on campus where you can get a lot of these items, so you should check that out. And if you are one of the alumni, this is also a great meal because who doesn't love top ramen? And we're gonna add some veggies and protein, so it's good no matter what. Okay, so we're gonna start by boiling our water. I just like to take a little over 2 cups of water, just bring it to a boil. All right, so while the water is boiling, I'm gonna spend some time just telling you a little bit about myself. Like I said, my name's Asha. I'm a senior here at Cal State Fullerton, and honestly, I'm so sad to be graduating. I have loved my time at Cal State Fullerton. I've spent all 4 years as a President's Scholar here at Cal State Fullerton, and it's been amazing. I've met some really incredible people through that program. And the program wouldn't exist if it wasn't for the amazing alumni that donate for all of our scholarships. So one of our amazing donors, Vern, she actually has an episode where she teaches us how to make the amazing French toast casserole, and it's so good. And every May, she always has all of the President's Scholars come to her house, and she cooks like a breakfast for dinner type thing, and it's absolutely amazing. And this past year was the first time we couldn't do it, but she actually made a video, so you guys should check it out. We'll have it linked. So I'm a President's Scholar. That's a huge part of my life. I'm also in the Business Honors Program, and I have, again, been so blessed to meet so many incredible people and students through that program, and I've had amazing professors, and I can't wait until one day I'm an alumni and I can give back to that program the same way that I've been able to receive so much advice and wisdom and knowledge from the alumni currently. Another thing that I do here on campus is I have been a part of the housing community for, this is going to be the first year that I'm not in housing because of COVID, but that's been incredible. I've served as a resident advisor for 2 years, and one of the great things about housing is they are always trying to bring in people to help educate the residents that live with us on campus. So if you are an alumni, we are always looking for alumni to help serve on our career panel, where alumni share their career experiences with the first-year residents that live on campus. So a lot of exciting things, and just in time for the water to stop boiling. All right, hello people. My dad is filming. Okay, so now that the water is boiling, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna open this up. And I like to add the seasoning before I put any noodles in because I think it actually helps to preserve the taste of the seasoning. So let's see if I can open this. Just gonna add in some seasoning. Ooh, look at that. It's very hot. Perfect. And now I'm going to add the ramen. So we're just gonna add that in there. Okay, so while we have the ramen cooking, if you can back up just a tad, I'm going to start sauteing the mushrooms. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put a little bit of oil on this pan, just like that. And for about a minute, I'll just saute up some mushrooms. So I have some mushrooms that I've cooked up, or that I've, not that I've cooked up, that I've cut. Just cut some mushrooms, just a little bit. And I'm just gonna saute this, just so that I don't want them to be completely raw when I put them in. Okay, so we're gonna have that. And then I'm gonna set a timer for about 2 minutes. And we're gonna start breaking this up. Look how satisfying that looks. This is a super simple meal, you guys. It's very Very easy. I do this all the time when I'm short on time. Again, it's great if you're a college student, and honestly, if you're anybody. Like, I don't know anyone who doesn't like a good thing of ramen. I'm just kind of flipping the mushrooms here. Just like this. All right. And then I have some broccoli. You want to show me? I have some broccoli. What I'm gonna do right now while my mushrooms and my ramen are cooking is I'm real quickly just going to cut my broccoli into smaller pieces. And I'm just gonna drop that in just like that. Super delicious. I'm gonna flip my mushrooms. Okay. And honestly, this is really nice because if you don't have broccoli, if you don't have mushrooms, you can just use whatever veggies you want. Carrots also taste really good in this meal. And they also make all of the juices more orange, which I kind of like. Okay, so our mushrooms are good to go. We're gonna add them in. I just have a few because I don't want to do overkill on this. All right. And you can add in as many veggies as you want. Now that this is cooking up, we're almost done. All right, now is my favorite part because I get to crack an egg and it's my favorite part. So I'm going to just add an egg in just like this in the middle. Look how satisfying that is. And what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna put a timer for about a minute and I'm just gonna let that sit for a minute. And I've tried this recipe out a few times and I've learned that just leaving it in for a minute is enough to get the egg perfectly cooked so that way a nice white layer forms over it, but once you bite into it, the yolk is still very runny and it eases into the soup and it just tastes so, so good. And I am so excited to keep eating this. I'm gonna just put a little lid on top just so that all of the steam kind of collects and just finishes cooking up that egg. I'm gonna lower the flame just a tad. And I am so excited to be making this, especially, it's October 1st when I'm filming this, so it's gonna be fall soon and winter, and as it gets colder, I'm excited to just eat more hot things like soup. So yeah. Okay, you guys, it's been about a minute. This is my favorite part, taking the lid off and seeing the reveal. Ready? Look at that. Look how gorgeous. All right, I'm gonna shut the flames off. And honestly, this is so simple. You can see how the yolk has sort of formed around it, that white yolk. And I'm just going to pour this right in. I totally forgot the spinach. You guys, I got so excited that I completely forgot the spinach, but that's okay. We're gonna saute up the spinach right now, and we're just gonna add that in. So what I'm gonna do, while this is still cooling, I like to take about a handful of spinach. I love spinach so much. And I take about a handful because it always just shrivels up anyway. So I'm gonna heat this. And what I typically do when I'm not super excited about filming and I don't forget, I just add the spinach at the very end. Like I just add it into the pot. But what you can do is it just takes like 30 seconds. You can just sort of, boom, just like this. Cook up some spinach really quickly. And then we'll add it to the ramen. So now my spinach is made and I'm just going to add this into the ramen, just like that. And it honestly looks really beautiful when you just kind of, I'm gonna take a fork. I'm just gonna mix it all in there. And that's my ramen. Here, I'm gonna take this from my dad. It's honestly delicious. You can see the mushrooms, you can see the spinach, you can see somewhere hidden in here is the egg. It's like a treasure hunt sometimes trying to find that egg. But this is so, so good, you guys. And it's honestly that simple. And I'm so excited to try it. All right, you guys, that's it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to learn more information about the Alumni Association, click the link down below, and we will see you next time. Bye.